Chapter 8. Friends or Foes? Three little sleepyheads. Instantly already animation. Okay. And they're dreaming about me. I think they're awake now. Alright. Mimi, wake up, wake up. Here, the sunlight will wash the sleepiness away. What? I'm actually very good. How? Why are they out in the middle of nowhere? Oh, Misogi, I don't need hugs now. You're heavier than you look, Mimi. I guess you really are the oldest. It's bad manners to tell a girl that she weighs a lot. I read that in a book. I don't mind, but please stop hugging me now. It's so warm, it's making me all sleepy again. Oh god. Oh god. Kids do have high body heat, Mr. Legion told me. That does not sound right to me. Why are these two always so happy-go-lucky? I need to be the responsible one. Enough about that. Attention, everyone. Listen. Something is clearly wrong here, right? The three of us were playing within the safety of landfall, but we woke up out here in the place I've never seen. Wow, you're right. This isn't a dream or anything, right? Misogi, can you pinch my cheek? You cry if I pinch you, Mimi. Besides, we weren't playing Kyoka. We were doing little lyrical guild stuff. Playing at guild stuff. All we do is copy what the grown-ups do in their real guilds. It would be more use focusing on actual schoolwork. Hey, what can I say? Kids are kids. Well then, you don't have to join in Kyoka. Me and Mimi can do stuff on our own. I didn't say I want to be left out. Without me around, who knows what you get up to. Someone needs to keep a proper eye on you. Usually Mr. Legion watches over us like a daddy, but lately he's been sort of busy. Yeah, must be tough being a grown-up with a job. I want to play with him again soon. I don't have it. Yep, me too. I miss playing with Mr. Nice Guy. At this point, I'm hiding from the royal palace. Yes, we're drifting off topic again. Should we be thinking about how we're going to get back to Land of Soul? I'd rather leave the tricky stuff to you, Kyoka, but this is a pretty big deal. Guess we gotta work together. My mommy always tells me if I get lost outside, I should head for the Tower of Soul. Do you guys see the tower anywhere? With all these trees and rocks around, I can't see much of anything. Misogi, don't stick your head out. There might be monsters wandering around there, so we need to keep ourselves hidden. But we can't get home till we find the tower. Don't worry, it will be fun. It looks pretty tough, right? We can handle a few random monsters, probably. The key word in that sentence is probably. Yep, probably isn't good enough. There's no second chances with real monsters, you know? We need to think carefully before we act. We've only been able to defeat monsters in the past thanks to Legion and increasing our strength. But that's a strange power of his. I'm sure your parents have told you to run if you see a monster. Children of our age don't stand a chance against them normally. Well, I guess. Then let's go find Mr. Legion first. As long as we got him... chances of you finding me are pretty slim. And chances of me finding you are more likely. Yes, she just called out my name. Don't raise your voice like that. You'll attract the monsters. Besides, what are the chances that Legion will be randomly watering? Well, now that you're saying that, I probably am. Somewhere around here. I don't know what happened, but you two are so lively today. This is fun. This is anything but fun. Episode 2. Sisterly Reunion. A good morning to you, my lord. Why ever did you awaken with such a sudden jolt? Did you have some kind of terrible nightmare, perhaps? I feel like someone called my name. I did not hear any such thing myself. Perhaps you are still half asleep, my lord. Whatever would you do without me? A lot of things. More to the point, What's happening? Oh. Young ladies of Labyrinth, my lord appears to be in some discomfort. So if possible, I would like you to extract yourselves from his bed. Okay. This is, I don't think I can. I haven't seen Legion in way too long. Legion, I've been dying to see you. Oh god. Jeez, every day I can't see my little bro's face. Can't hug you tight. My poor heart explodes with pain. But now, despite all that stood in our way, finally the two of us are joined together. This is our happy ending. Oh god. There was no such thing as a happy ending with a harem. Stop talking like a crazy person. And actually get out of the bed now, okay? Honestly, I can't take the prize off you for second place. That's can't take my eyes off you for a second, Reno. Wait, did I read that? Wait, did I read that right? Really though, it doesn't look like Big Bro's memories have come back at all yet. Who knows what will happen if you throw yourself all over him? It might make his head explode. Well, judging by his facial expression, it seems like he doesn't mind, but is also very surprised. This whole time I've been dying to throw myself at Big Bro, but I've held myself back. So you can do the same, sis? Don't tear me apart from my Legion, you bully. Legion and his big sis will never be apart. We're joined by bonds of blood that can never be broken. You're not related to him any more than I am, sis. And with our guildmaster unconscious, we can't deal with any emergency, so it really is high time you controlled yourself. But I was so lonely. While he was having fun with dozens of other girls, I was stuck doing mountains of office work and dying of stress. Even she knows. And I'm telling you, so was I. Labyrinth is supposed to be a secret society after all. When you got to keep things secret, of course you're going to end up doing lots of boring work in the background. But at any rate, I'm just glad everyone's okay. The hideout should be pretty safe place to stay, so you can kick back and relax a little. Come on, big sis. I'm sure the others will be waking up soon, so we have to go make some breakfast. Alright, fine. This is the only beginning of our exciting life under the same roof. There will be plenty more opportunities. Big sis just needs to be... What do you mean plenty of opportunities? Opportunities for what? You just wait, Legion. I'll soon make you appreciate your big sister's affection. You'll see that life without a big sister isn't really living. What the fuck? Yes, stop blabbering and get a move on. Well then, we'll see you two in a bit. I do not know what to make of them, but they were certainly a rowdy pair. They're not bad girls, really. Of course, when it comes to Labyrinth, they did not leave the most favorable impression. They attacked us all of a sudden, so I could not help but see them as a dangerous group. But now I see you are well acquainted with their members, even treating one another as siblings. I have to admit, they do not seem like bad people. Of course, we should not let our guard down entirely. Their true nature is still a mystery after all. They'll probably murder you in a sec. But with me, they probably will just kidnap me. ... What is it now, my lord? Your face still seems unusually blank. Could it be you are struggling to recall our situation? If so, I will be happy to jog your memory. Alright, I passed out from exhaustion. Holy crap. Yesterday, in order to meet Naneka, one of the 7 crowns, we made an attempt to visit her hidden laboratory underground. But alas, the laboratory exploded, leaving our efforts wasted. In the process, we had the good fortune of running into Miss Miumi, who brought us to a labyrinth base to rest for the moment. You remember up to this point, I hope. As a secret society, Labyrinth does not have the largest of hideouts. It would be awkward for too many of us to ensure it, so Miss Shinobu and her friends chose to go elsewhere for the time being. Perhaps that is for the best. It would pain me to trouble them more than necessary with the problems we face. It may, for their part, seem keen to perform a more thorough investigation of the destroyed laboratory. They were kind enough to say that we should stay in touch and continue to share information. Even though they may be, I must admit they are fine folk. Their girl name doesn't sound villainous. It does sound... Indeed. Though I would hesitate to refer to our escapade yesterday as merely hanging out. It is true that spending time with them raised my spirits somewhat. It would please me greatly to forge a friendly relationship and support one another as fellow inhabitants of this world. Hey, Legion, you awake? We've got a lot of stuff to talk about, so come on over to the cafeteria. Wait, huh? You two sleep in the same bed? You sure are close. No. My lord's slumber showed no sign of ending, so I was hoping to jog him awake. We are not such ill-mannered guests as to behave inappropriately in others' rents. Is that a big deal? I don't think anyone minds. As long as you're not doing anything nasty, it's your own business. Anyway, let's head to the cafeteria. We've got a lot to talk. We got I can't talk. We got talking to do. Actually, there's still time before breakfast serves, so I'll introduce you to the Labrisa on the way there. Well, not that you'll be able to talk since she's asleep after all. Episode 3. From one dingy hole to another. Okay, what's happening? Christina and Daigo are fighting, okay. You're a rough fella all over. Try to strike with a little more finesse. With your muscles, I'm sure you can take down most foes with a single punch, but that's no use if you can't land it. Come on, try to use your head. Your brain isn't made of muscle, is it? Try a little harder to entertain me, you big dumb log. Damn. Yeah, you pissed me off. Today's the day I'm gonna put a dent in that smug face of yours. Oh? How cruel. Daigo, you punch a girl in the face? Eh? I mean, this is a combat practice. You're the one who told me not to hold back. And heck, it's a bit of a stretch calling you a girl. I like this already. Oh, you'll regret those words. Time to die. Don't swing that sword around. I'm unarmed here. See? That thing really could murder someone. Don't you worry, big boy. I'm just going to slice that impudent tongue clean out of your mouth. God, you're a psychopath. Hey, you might want to settle down a bit, you two. This labyrinth base of ours was created using the mysterious object manipulation ability that Labrista uses. But right now, she's out for the count, so we can't repair any damage. There's no telling when the ability of hers might wear off, and to bring the whole place crashing down around us either. There's a time limit? Well, good morning, Mumi. Shame Mumi. She's Novem. Didn't she already ask you to use her proper name? You're doing stuff just because it pisses people off. You're not going to make any friends that way. There's no changing the personality I was born with, I'm afraid, but I suppose that was a little impolite of me. My apologies. Novem. Oh, I don't really mind. I'm used to it now. Besides, it's true that Mumi is actually my real name. It's just, it doesn't bring back the memories. And it sounds like I'm meaningless, which doesn't sit well. So I prefer being called Novem, that's all. At any rate, you two, it's almost time for breakfast. So you ought to finish up and head to the cafeteria. I'll head over once I've introduced these two to Labrista. Ooh, breakfast? That sounds great. This old lady's deadly training gauntlet has left me totally starved. What'd you call me? Say those words one more time, and it'll be your head we're serving for breakfast. Having a little more respect for your elders, brute. You know, I'm actually kind of relieved to see you two getting along. It's like I thought. You're both good guys at heart. What would you know about my heart? But oh well. You rescued me from the dingy cell and even brought me to this safe new home. For the moment, I'll show a little deference out of gratitude for all your help. After all, with this big brute you around to toy with, I have enough to keep myself amused. I didn't come here to be turned into your plaything. Not that I mind, but it'd be great if you could do your training somewhere else. Labrista's asleep just through here. We wouldn't want anyone accidentally harming her. Her hair excessive sleep kills off brain cells, so I was actually hoping I could wake her up with a commotion. Besides, in this tiny hideout, there aren't many other places to train. And we're under orders not to go outside too. Ah man, I thought my days in that stuffy old dungeon were over, but here I am stuck in another hole in the ground. Well, I expect the two of us have been put on all the wanted list, with jailbreaking added to our list of crimes. Best to wait low a while, at least until they give up on the chase. Let's get step the hand we've been dealt and do our best to enjoy it, big boy. Yeah. Wish I could enjoy life as much as you do. Seriously, I mean that. It feels kind of weird seeing these two together. And then there's Raj and Labrista living under the same roof too. I can never have imagined this in the old days. Oh well, whatever. You two come with me. I'll introduce you to Labrista like I said. Yeah, right this way. Thanks to Christina's so-called training exercise, there's a rubble all over the floor, so watch where you step, okay? You're an important piece of the puzzle, so we can't have you getting injured. Haven't really stopped me. The name has come up a number of times now, but who exactly is Labrista? I don't recall seeing her around anywhere when we arrived last night either. Ah, well, she's the leader of the secret society, and I'm sure she'll prove to be pretty important for you guys too. So you guys should at least learn her face. To be honest, I'm not sure how much of Akira is really in there. Hard to tell just how much of the old what she remembers, or what she's really trying to achieve here. Akira. That's a name I remember seeing before. Isn't she one of the 7 crowns? So I learned about the 7 crowns too, did you? Well, here in this world, they are a big deal, after all. There's no way you could just ignore them. Yeah, whatever. Like I mentioned, Labrisa isn't conscious right now, so you won't be able to talk. Let's just take a look at our face and then go eat breakfast. As for the details, I'll fill you in on all that later. Episode 4. An Unknowable Battle. So this is the head of the secret society known as Labyrinth, your leader, Labrisa. She certainly does have a certain aura of importance about her. It's like gazing into her mouth of a dormant volcano. Somehow, my body's trembling of its own accord. And yet, why could this be? Alongside the dread, I also feel a strange connection to her. It feels as though I met this woman somewhere in the past, almost like meeting an old relative who I knew when I was no more than an infant. Is this hinting something? Could this have something to do with how the elder, my father, was listed as one of the 7 crowns in Miss Ilia's ancient documents? It seems possible that this person has some deep relevance to me. I would like to ask her many questions, but for better or worse, she shows no sign of awakening. I feel disappointed yet also relieved. It is a complex sensation. Back to portal on the head. My lord, why are you patting my head like this? Because you looked anxious. Did I really? How careless of me to let my emotions show so easily. Even so, your kind consideration makes me very happy, my lord. I truly am such a lucky soul. You too. Sorry to interrupt while you're getting all flirty, but if we're done looking at Labyrinth, can we head to the cafeteria? I do not think we were flirting. We were talking normally, very normally. Still, is seeing her face all we can really do? It would be helpful to at least talk, but am I to understand that she is not awakening sometime? Yeah. The other day when the mass destruction spell was unleashed, I think Labrisa used everything she had to deal with it somehow. She's all out of gas, so she's been dead to the world ever since. Out of gas? Are you referring to the state where her magical energy is draining? In that case, I suppose letting her rest is the only solution. Pretty much. We have been trying the IV drips and stuff to see if we can restore her magical energy, but we have no luck so far. All we can do is wait and hope. From what I can tell, it looks like Labrisa and Mana... Oh, hang on. What was the name of the scumbag woman by now? The Pallid Menace. Right, yeah, Luciana. Tricky name to remember that one. Anyway, to keep that dirty development under control, I think Labrisa is doing battle right now. It's like an inner world, some kind of mental plane. If we try to force her away, we'll end that battle. And that might mean Luciana, who wants to slaughter us all, wakes up at the same time. So, for the moment, I'd rather not interfere. That would be the underhanded villain, so Miss Beckman's left, yes. It seems safe to say she is our greatest enemy at the present moment. If Miss Labrisa is receiving our arch enemy at the moment, then I suppose we could take this hand and prepare as best as we can for the next step. So, what is after this? An assassination mission that will probably end in failure? Yeah, you got it. That's what our guild is trying to do right now. We don't want to drag you guys along on our business, but if you'd like, it would be a great help. It would be great if we could cooperate. Of course, we would be glad to. After all, Miss Mumi, you did save our lives, very lives from peril. I did what? Oh, you mean when I dragged you out of the exploding carriage that day? Was it that? Or that time you healed my burns and stuff afterwards. So honestly, I figured we were pretty even. Yesterday too, it was you who warned us to flee the self-destructing laboratory and brought us to a safe location. There may still be much about you that is still a mystery, but you have more than earned our trust. If you wish to bring harm to any of us, you had more than enough opportunities to leave us to our fate. I didn't really do much, but hey, if you think of me as a friend, I'm not complaining. Battling together with you, Legion, to me, it's a bit of a dream come true. I was always kind of jealous of all the fun you guys seem to have. Of course, standing in your path as an affairs duo, Rockdale was tons of fun too. Ah man, everything seemed so great back then. A calm and peaceful life full of class and everyone was happy. I'm not saying there were many times where I felt scared or sad, but looking back, even those feel like good memories. Whatever are you talking about? You wanna know, would you? I'll fill you in on all that stuff later. But it's about time for breakfast, so let's go eat first. Very well then. My lord. Is something wrong? You're gazing most intently at Miss Labrista. I cannot imagine she would be pleased to be stared at, so perhaps you should leave her be. Actually, I don't think she really minds. Labrista has never been shy and sensitive type. And she even seems to think of Legion as like a little brother or something too. Episode 5, A Hearty Breakfast. Hello ladies, good morning, and a fine, refreshing morning is indeed. It is indeed. Though of course, it's a shame we cannot see the sun from this height up below the ground, still I feel it in the air. The new day will be a fine one for sure. On a day as fun as this, I feel certain we will succeed even at rescuing Mistress Naka. In fact, this is our best chance, wouldn't it? This is not a good... No, it's not. As much I believe we should set out once for the palace. Come, my friends, let us join forces and do a battle. We're not gonna live. No, that's a bad idea. There's a lot of comments I can make. But for now, let's just say our vibe's a bit much to deal with when I've just woken up. A shocking retort indeed. You have quite the little attitude there, Miss Novem. Thank you kindly. Your sardonic words are just the medicine I need to clear my drowsy head. When you put a positive spin on anything I say, it actually kind of messes with my mood. Being Brennan Sherry is great and all, but let's remember your injuries aren't healed yet, so settle down a bit. We're still in the process of working out a plan to save Naka. Thing is, ever since we snuck into the palace last time, they've tightened their security, and it's really no joke. Coming up with a real surefire plan will take a bit longer, so you need to be patient. I understand that, but these feelings are hard to express. For the first time in my life, I find myself sleeping less than soundly, out of worry for my mistress. Mistress Nunaka, tell me you are safe. I swear, I will save you no matter what it takes. Jesus Christ, man, calm your shit. Yeah, and to do that, we need to be well prepared. If you ask me, the best way to heal yourself up is to eat a good hearty meal. So come on, let's have a breakfast. Who was supposed to be making it today? It is my turn, but today Miss Shizu and Reno have taken over the kitchen in our to cook a meal that will satisfy our guests.
Ooh,
morning to you, Raj. I saw you having a little chat with Masaki. What was that about? Yeah. There still remain many blank areas in my knowledge, so he was helping to enlighten me on a few points. It turns out he is remarkably well-informed in general. Well, that is quite a compliment. It is true that I have long assisted with Mistress Neka's research, so I have some familiarity with academia? What the fuck does that mean? And I am indecently educated. Right. I remember now. You were a civil servant, weren't you? Not sure how much of that's been reflected in the world's current state, though. But you're still the same person, and I can't imagine your basic intelligence level would have changed too much. People like Raj who've been turning into total amnesiacs do end up lacking with a little common sense and stuff. I have been doing my best to learn a little more of this world's ways, so as to avoid becoming too much of a nuisance. Well, hey, you're one of the freaking 7 crowns. You can't have been an idiot to begin with, so with a little effort, you'll probably wind up smarter than I am. Mr. Raj, is that your name? Yesterday, I believe you saved us from the laboratory's explosion. I must thank you for that. So it seems you are another? You are another of the 7 crowns as well? On reflection, I do recall seeing a name like that in those jackets. I think it said Rajnikant is my name, my dear young lady. But I've been nicknamed Raj, so please feel free to call me that instead. As you wish, Mr. Raj. I should introduce myself as my name is Kokoro, and this is my Lord Legion. Nice to meet you. Aren't you Honda? I'm not gonna say that. Likewise, it is good to make your acquaintance, Master Legion. I hope we can form an enduring friendship. I only just noticed this, but I mean, Takumi isn't with you guys, huh? Do you know who she is? If she's still asleep, I ought to wake her up. Oh, I do believe she is helping the others with their work in the kitchen. I remember her saying something about how she would like to repay her host's kindness with a good meal. I see. She's one of the things I'm still not sure about in all of this. I'm sure I've seen her somewhere before, but just who was she? My dears, ever so sorry to interrupt your chat, but take your seats. If you would, you can't serve the food with you standing there. If you refuse, I'll just have to kick you aside. Jesus. Geez, no need for all that. But, is there gonna be a room for all these people? I'm sure we can just manage. Not big boy. We have plenty of clothes here. So let's move on and set them on the table, shall we? Yeah, I'm on it. I was wondering where the 2 of you had gone to. Nice to see you're actually helping out. We are freeloaders here. It would be rude not to. To become a mere eyesore leeching off my host's kindness would not suit my taste at all. Besides, this kind of domestic activity is all rather new to me. It keeps me entertained to an extent. At the very least, this life is downright heavenly compared to my time in itself. I bet it would be. Episode 6, I believe? The Labyrinthine Harem? Wait, what does that mean? Good morning, everyone. Breakfast is served. Let's get all those bellies nice and full. I want to praise everyone for all their help, so I whipped up a feast. I gotta say, I was surprised that this labyrinth has such a well-equipped kitchen. There aren't many like it, even back in Atlantis. I was so thrilled to use it. I might have made a few too many dishes. How crazy is that? Our furniture and facilities are all made using our Guildmaster's object manipulation, so they're pretty good quality in general. She doesn't always have time for the details, so a lot of them are just pretty shells with nothing on the inside. But she does have a thing for cooking up sweet treats, so she did a great job in the kitchen. For as much as she loves making crepes and other desserts, her skills never seem to get any better. Why could that be? Just a natural lack of talent for cooking? It is pretty mysterious. But you know what they say, do what you love and the sixes will flow. And success will flow. Follow. I think you mean Reno. Hey you guys, quit chatting over there and come and sit down for breakfast. We can start eating till everyone's ready. Right, but I'm not sure if there's space for this many people, so we'll stick to serving the food for now. If you all pack in too close, it'll be awkward to use our knives and forks. Oh, but Pecorine, you should sit down and eat with the others. You can leave the rest of serving stuff to us. Oh yes, you're a guest after all. We want to make you feel at home. Okay then. To be honest, I appreciate it. My tummy's rumbling like crazy. Miss Pecorine, please take a seat here. My lord, I think Miss Pecorine could use a bit more space. So, could you shift together a little? One. I could say it! I could say it, but wait, who is referring to wanna sit on my lap thing referring to? Is it referring to Kokoro or Pecorine? I could say it, I'm just saying. Got it. Thank you very much. I would not mind if you nestled a little closer. I should have asked if you wanted to sit on my lap. Wow, you two are as lovely-dovey as ever. It's nice, like a family. I'm sorry, what did you say? Ryujin's got all the family he needs in Reno and me. And, well, I wouldn't be against starting a bigger family. But what should we do, Reno? While we've been hiding out and laying low, has Legion grown too far apart from us? We need to reinforce our position as big and little sisters. You're totally right, big sis. It's a bit awkward claiming to be his only family when we're not actually related. But I'm with you on the basic set. Even Reno's like, I mean, I understand that, you know, we act like siblings, but we're not really, but I'm not sure what we're fighting for, but, you know. That's the spirit. I knew I could count on you, Reno. So here goes nothing. Time to unleash the power of a real big sister. Legion, lean over here and let your big sister feed you. Say it. Hey, don't be too rough with him, sis. Look, you made his mouth all messy. I'll be a good little sister and clean him right up. Right up. There you go. Being my lord is the way. This way is supposed to be my duty. However, it is true that I am only his humble attendant. No matter how kindly he treats me, I am not his family, so perhaps I should concede this point. Are you serious? Hey, Kokoro. It wouldn't hurt to follow your own heart once in a while. Come on, if you hesitate too long, someone might steal Legion away from you. Like you? I may belong to my lord alone, but that does not make him my property in return. It makes little sense to speak of him being stolen from me. There's such a thing as being too dutiful. It would be a shame to only realize what you had after you lost it. Animation? Okay. I want to see how this ends. I want to see how this ends. I really want to see how this ends. Oh, she's really shaky. I bet you can't break it. Oh! You got caught blocked! That's not nice to hook into you, big sis. I'm not sure I get it, but you guys sure seem to be having fun. I got more fun stuff to talk about, so it'd be great if you could settle down a bit. Well, I guess that can wait till after breakfast. She got cock blocked! In the ordinary, it is bad manners to converse too much during a meal, but I must say, this Legion lad has certainly built quite the little hammer for himself. As a fellow male, do you feel jealous of him at all, big boy? She's calling the shots! She's shooting a shot! Why are you asking me? Oh, you just seem to be slightly popular with the ladies. What do you say? If you really are, yeah, let's say and I'll feed you myself. You want to die? I ain't jealous of that kid or anything. Why should I care what he gets up to? Such a fervent denial actually makes you sound less convincing. No need to feel embarrassed, young man. Your feelings are only natural for a healthy youth. There, there. Don't feel down, Daigo. Come on, look. I'll feed you. I'll feed you a spoonful too, so cheer up, okay? Go on, say. Oh, shut up! Why does everybody gotta be all up in my face? Episode 7, Far From Home. Hey Kyoko, why are you making those funny noises? Do you have a hurry tummy? Poor Kyoko. I'll rub your tummy all better, okay? I'll help you too. Hey, what are you doing? I'm trying to scan the area around here with my magic. That way I should be able to find our way home. Oh, really? Wow, you're so cool, Kyoka. What a good girl. Patty pat. I want to pat her head too. Kyoka's hair is so soft and silky. It feels great. Keep your hands off me, okay? We're trying to concentrate here. Really. Can't you both calm down for a moment? Kyoko got old man. I'm sorry. We'll leave you alone now. Come on. Let's play over there, Misogi. Alright then. Hey look, Mimi. There's flowers growing down there. Wow, you're right. They're not like the ones I've ever seen in Landasol. What a nice color. Maybe getting lost isn't so... No, that's not. No, it definitely is still a bad thing. Don't get too distracted. I think I've searched the area enough to find a way home. We should go soon before it gets too dark or monsters show up. Oh, nice work, Kyoka. Good girl. It's a great thing you were here. Look what we have done if we couldn't get home. Yeah, I thought I might never see Mommy and Daddy again. You're amazing, Kyoka. What a good girl. Patty pat. Well, this is nothing for me, really. Actually, though, I'm so relieved I found a way home. It's taking a breath out of me. I'm worn out from all that magic, too. So, can we rest for a moment? Sure, you worked pretty hard, so I'll give you a shoulder rub. And as a prize, you can have the bug shell I found. A bug shell I just found. I'll pass on the bug shell. Oh, wow. I really am tired. Without Legion around to help, even simple magic takes so much out of me. He may be hopeless, but I kinda wish he was here. No matter the time, no matter how bad things get, he always stays calm, so it's kind of comforting when he's around. I guess you love Mr. Nice Guy too, Kyoka. Love doesn't factor into it. It's not like that. I love Mr. Legion a whole bunch. Wonder what he's up to right now. It'd be great to see him. Who knows? At this time of day, he's probably getting up and eating breakfast. And also hiding from the royal guards. I'm pretty hungry too. I wish my mommy was here to cook breakfast. Oh, I brought some snacks. Here, have this, Mimi. Oh, thank you. But there aren't many snacks. If I take them all, you two won't have anything to eat. We should split them together. Yeah. Munch, munch. This food is giving me tons of energy. You're always full of energy, Misogi. Still, even if they can be annoying, I really am glad to have these two with me. If I was here on my own, I'd have panicked for sure. I have to wonder though, how did this happen to begin with? I remember yesterday we were just playing together normally, the three of us playing and being a grown-up guild as usual. Then I think we found some parked carriages, and we thought we'd pretend to be dungeon explorers. So we all snuck into the back of one of the carts, and Misogi was all, look at the treasure, and opened one of the boxes with luggage, and some weird smoke poured out. I'm thinking you must have breathed it in because I remember suddenly feeling really sleepy. I guess we fell asleep right then and there. That box must have held some kind of enchantments to make people sleepy. I heard that grown-ups have to use things like that sometimes. So I guess we fell asleep and the car set off inside. That would explain how we all ended up so far away from Landosol. When the owners noticed that we snuck inside without permission, did they get mad and throw us out? Or maybe we fell out ourselves because of the rocking of the carriage. Whichever it is, I guess it's all our own fault. Oh well, at least it looks like we'll get back in the end, but from now on we should try to be a little more careful. Kyoko looks like she's thinking really hard. She always gets mad if people distract her, so I'll leave her alone. What? What's this thing here? What's up, Mimi? What are you looking at? Look down there. There's something flickering back and forth. Nah, Mimi, no! Isn't that the tail of a monster? What? What? Well, we were right. It's a big one, too. Actually, this little thicket is totally surrounded by them. What now? What should we do? I'm scared. Calm down, Kyoko. I don't think the big monsters have noticed us. If we're really quiet, I think we might be okay. Okay. Yeah, they are. And off they ran. Episode 8, False Princess. Thanks for the meal. Oh, it was my pleasure. Nothing makes me happier than seeing everyone enjoy my food. I'm totally stuffed. Yeah, you certainly did eat a lot. You're a growing lad after all. You need plenty of nutrition to grow into a real gentleman. Hey guys, we're going to wash the dishes now, so can you pass them all over here? Yep, that's so nice of you. You're waiting on us like royalty. Oh boy, I had my fill and then some. The after dinner tea was great too. Life is good. Indeed. But if I may ask out of curiosity, where did you obtain all the ingredients? We are located far from the city, so I imagine obtaining supplies would be quite a challenge. Raj uses his spatial leap to drop us off somewhere right near the city. He needs to use a carriage when you can jump straight there. Honestly, it's really convenient. I am glad I could be of assistance. The convenience is probably why the palace has been monopolizing teleportation magic and restricting its use by the general public. If used it for conflict, it could provide a huge military advantage. Yeah, you could send your elite forces behind enemy lines in an instant, or even sneak into a bank vault and steal whatever you please. Well, there are forms of magic that can obstruct teleportation or trap people when they try to intrude, so it's not completely foolproof. Yes, which is why rescuing Mistress Haneka from the Royal Palace will be challenging even with our advantage. Also deeply frustrating. However, should we proceed? I am terribly sorry I cannot be more of assistance. No need for apologies, my dear Raj. It is I who failed to keep our attackers at bay, and could do nothing to prevent them from taking my mistress. I am so ashamed of my inaptitude. Tell me though, what is our plan? It seems highly likely that this Mineka girl is imprisoned in the same underground prison where the two of us were once held. A high-security facility designed to hold enemies of the state. It will not be easy to penetrate its walls. Even I could see no way of escaping of my own accord. Yeah, I've been wondering on some ideas, so don't worry. It'd be a lot easier if Labrisa could wake up and help out, but I guess we can't ask her to do everything. Still, we do have Christina and Raj, who are members of the Seven Crowns just like Labrisa. Nothing's impossible in this world, so let's try to keep our hope alive. So, could you perhaps elaborate a little on the nature of these Seven Crowns? Somehow I find myself overcome with curiosity on the subject. For some reason, my own father's name was listed among their number in some ancient documents after all. Oh, is that right? I did sense before that there was something unique about you, so that's why. Your father is a special individual like myself, very intriguing. Please do not stare at me so intently. Christina, could I ask you to not scare our little Kokoro? I must confess, I was hoping her fear might spur her to make an attempt on my life, though of course I would be just as thrilled to cross paths with you again, Princess Diana. I really wanted this since we first met, but why is it that you seem to know my real name? Even in the palace, not even my family remember who I was. I was told by Her Majesty. Though after a attempt on my life, I suppose I should stop addressing her with such terms of respect. Let me rephrase that. I was told by... Okay, well, I skipped that on accident. That pitiful wench who fancies herself a princess of all things, and has taken the name of Yustiana for herself. She requested I eradicate Yobaru's existence, which is how we found ourselves at odds the other day. You do know she's only an imposter, and I'm the real Yustiana, right? Well, yes, I had already presumed as much. I can only assume she sent me after you to eliminate the original whose place she had stolen, though her deeper connections are less than clear. Her sheer ambition, it seemed boundless, and I do not doubt she would stop at nothing to protect her false claim to the throne. To be quite frank, I found that ruthlessness most appealing. But I do not care for her enough to remain blithely loyal in the face of betrayal, though I am not so simple-minded that I can easily turn my sentiments to outright loathing either. Old lady, I don't really get it, but cheer up, okay? This ain't like you at all. How many times must you make me reiterate that I am no old lady? Do you have a death wish? Still, your kind concerns are noted. Thank you, big boy. At any rate, it seems painfully clear that this world is plagued by a terrible conspiracy. It would stain my pride and dignity to be led blindly to my doom, so I would like to learn as much as possible. Right, that's why I brought us all here, to share whatever information we learn. And I haven't explained this properly, even to the likes of Christina, Daigo, Rajaraj, and Masaki yet, but it's about time I came fully clean about our situation. The things I'm about to tell you will probably seem pretty difficult to believe at first, but I can't rule out the possibility that I'm wrong on some of the details either. But for starters, I'd like you all to listen and consider what I have to say. Once you do, we all start thinking properly and know what we're going to do with our lives in this cruel and twisted world. Right now, this world is stained by the touch of a malicious power. If we just accept it, it's not going to lead us to any happy endings. In the worst case, we could lose everything if we find our lives snuffed out in despair. Episode 9, The Truth of the World. Where should I start explaining? Sorry, this might be hard to follow, but bear with me. Have any of you ever felt like something strange about this world? Unnatural terrain, social systems, history, bizarrely advanced systems of weapons, equipment, and magic. If you start listing them off, there are too many oddities to count. Well, I suppose I cannot deny you are correct at the point. I quite agree. This world seems strangely unsuited to ordinary day-to-day life. When it comes to the basic necessity that everyone requires, it feels as though they have been hurriedly prepared only in the most recent of times. Up until then, how did people go about their lives? At times I have found myself questioning how our forebears could have survived at all. The only supplies that are plentiful are those related directly to combat. It is as though until recently everyone lived for war or devoted their lives to dangerous adventures. And yet, there aren't any signs of that in our history. I see. That does seem a bit strange. But somehow, nobody seems to question it. In fact, even when I think back on myself, whenever I wonder about those things, I always got distracted or my train of thought just cut off. Something's obviously strange, but whenever I think about it, it's like my brain makes excuses and I just end up accepting it. It's just the way things are, so why question it? In the end, that's the only conclusion I reach. Why could that be? It's like someone's interfering with my thoughts. How creepy. Even right now, I keep on thinking, aren't there more important things to talk about and stuff? Like my brain is trying its best to suddenly evade the subject. Indeed. I keep noticing and dwelling upon the fact that my lord is looking a little sleepy after a heavy meal, almost like an infant. Ah, my lord. How adorable. Oh, I should prepare my bed for him at once. I find myself thinking again and again, but this is probably the time to be attending to such things. Okay, so a little just a bit of interference with all the minds. That's right. Right now, I need you to think about this world's terrible secret. I'm not sure if this explanation will be clear enough, but all of us, just about everyone living in this world, are having something like a mass hallucination. No, more like we're sharing the same twisted dream together. A dream? I'm not sure I follow. That figures. Actually, it's not a dream, but rather something called a game world. But calling that would just be more confusing. Yeah, let's just things nice and simple and call it a dream. I really am all for explanations like this. If only Octo was here. He's always been a smooth talker, so I could leave all this to him. Well, he's not here, so you can't. But right now, I don't have him to lean on, so I'll just have to do this the best I can on my own. Let's see. Right now, we're all basically dreaming. In fact, we're stuck inside the dream, unable to wake up. All of us come from a different world, our real reality. I remember Labrisa mentioning this a few times, but have any of you ever had any unusual dreams? Dreams of a world that's nothing like the one we know, yet somehow it feels nostalgic, where we all live mundane lives full of happy and sad moments alike. Actually, that does sound familiar. Although being dreams, my memories of them are vague. In those dreams, I had another, slightly different name and appearance, yet I was able to accept them as my own without question. Can it be that those dreams, that other world, is in fact our true reality? That this world where we live, or at least we think we do, is the real dream? And the visions we believe real dreams are actually the real world? Can such a bizarre notion really be true? My head hurts just thinking about it. But for some reason, it does feel like it makes sense. I've had dreams like that in the past as well. I feel like I was more at home there than I am in this reality. Interesting. I remember feeling a sense of certainty that this is the real world, that this is my real self. I always thought I felt that way because in the real world, my whole identity has been snatched away from me. But if this was never the real world to begin with, that would explain it even better. Yes, hold on to that feeling. I know it may seem crazy, but trust me, it's the truth. Though I don't have any proof to show you, I can't expect you to just believe this out of far ideas, but that sounds like a kid's made-up fantasy. See, I've got superpowers. Like special sort of magic, I guess. I use those unique powers that only I possess to protect my own memories. At the moment, everything changed. It was also sudden, I didn't have time to help anyone. I really regret that now, and I wish I could have done more. But at the time, I had no idea all this would happen. Miss Mimi, do you mean to say you still remember our original reality? Yeah. All of a sudden, this crazy power assaulted the world, and even I couldn't block it completely. So there are still gaps in my gaps I'm missing in my memory. But I had almost everything. My precious memories that I never want to lose. The only thing is, it looks like I'm pretty much the only one who did. Whenever I try telling people the truth, I just look like some crazy kid spouting wild fantasies. But there are a few people out there who retain fragments of their memories or recall them after the fact. People like our guildmaster, Labrisa of Labyrinth. I've been working with those people to try and find some way to prepare this broken world. We can't just leave things like this. Someone's gotta put an end to it. I don't want Octo, the only partner I've ever needed, to think I'm a stranger forever. Episode 10, Aftermath of the Tragedy. Anyway, there was a single terrible event that switched our dreams with reality. Since the moment, this world has been utterly changed. Everything from the terrain to people's memories and identities was totally rewritten, reconstructing the world we live in. Dreams became reality, and reality mere dreams. It's been that way ever since. But the thing is, the state is completely unnatural. It seems to be causing issues all over the place. Those phenomena people are calling the lost and shadows are like bugs, and caused by the world's twisted state. Bugs? You mean like insects? Alright, you wouldn't understand, huh? Well, it's like the world's rules have been twisted, almost to the breaking point. If we leave it like this, who knows what might happen. So we have to fix what's been broken. Oh god. The whole world needs to be restored to its proper state. The only thing we will be able to only then we will be able to go home to our true reality. That's what I believe. Labrista was helping me out with all of this, but I won't force you guys to work with me. For some people, their old reality might not be such an appealing place. But we can't run away and lose ourselves in our dreams forever. Your claims are most unusual and difficult to accept without question, but if true, this is quite the crisis, so I must think this over carefully. Still, what could have caused a bizarre situation? You say that there was a single terrible event, but what exactly does that entail? Who could twist the world itself like some kind of deity, and for what reason? What was it? A form of natural disaster? No, I think the situation was caused by a will of a single malicious individual. In the old world, there was a being who had a godlike ability to grant people's wishes. I think she must have granted a certain someone's terrible wish. That wish was what caused dreams to replace reality. I wasn't actually there to see the wish itself being granted, so this is only my speculation. But I'm pretty sure I'm right. The people who were fighting to grant their pure wishes full of hope must have been utterly defeated, and a horrible villain stood victorious. To fulfill their desires, that villain made a wish that changed the world. This world we're living in now is just the aftermath of a story that ended in the worst kind of tragedy. Would that villain you mentioned have to be the same one who's currently going by the name of Yustiana? That awful person who stole everything from me? I'm pretty sure if this world really has been reconstructed, that false Yustiana has gained more from it than anyone. Could it be her wish that created it to begin with? I think you're right on the mark there. The real name of the person currently going by Yustiana is Mana Senri, one of the 7 crowns, who wrought havoc and chaos as the omniscient Kaiser. Regent, you and your companions, as well as my own, fought to stop that Kaiser's ambitions from coming to fruition. And I'm pretty sure we must have lost that battle. Damn. Regent, you mean he was like a real hero out of the story? That actually sort of makes sense. He always seems to be at the center of things, and he does do some super cool stuff occasionally. Keyword occasionally. I don't suppose I have to be one of those companions who fought alongside him, did I? I thought right now, in this reconstruction of the world, we get along like the best of buddies. Do we? No, sorry to say this, but I don't know you at all. I met you for the first time after the world was twisted out of its shape. Same goes for your other friend, Kokoro. In the old world, Legion was fighting together with a totally different group of girls and sort of fairy called Fio. To be honest, I find it hard to understand how he ended up in the guild with you guys instead of them. I always thought the bonds they shared could never be broken. Eh? Oh. Oh, sad. Well, I guess it's not anyone's fault. I should count myself lucky that we managed to meet each other in this new world. Even if the precious companions he used to have might not be thrilled to see him with us again instead. Even if it's like we stole him from the people he was really meant to be with, it's no use to thinking like that. I guess I'm just making myself depressed. This world may be twisted out of shape, but that doesn't make the bonds you formed here any less real or important. You may not be much, but that's all I can say right now. No, I'm sorry I dragged Lou down like that. I just thought it could be really nice if, even after the whole world had changed around us, we managed to find each other again, like some kind of fairy tale. I always loved romantic stories like that. Miss Peckering? Oh crap! Hold on a moment. Was that a shaking sensation now? Just now? You're right. Something set off the alarms we set up outside the base too. Oh man, I was so caught up in explaining, I almost didn't notice. Roger, can you use your special leave to take a quick look outside? As you wish. I will return as quickly as I can. What's going on? I don't know. I hope it's just some kind of false alarm or mistake, but given our situation, that kind of peaceful outcome seems like wishful thinking. Oh, we're probably getting invaded by the royal army. Oh, everyone, I need you to get yourselves ready for anything. There's all sorts of stuff I still want to talk about, but it looks like we might not have time for that. Caesar, Arena, leave those dishes for later and get over here. Everyone assemble. We gotta be ready to run at a moment's notice if things go downhill fast. Episode 11, Suddenly Surrounded. Judging from that title, we are gonna die. I returned from my reconnaissance. Raj, you were gone for a while. Did something happen? Did things look bad outside? Indeed. This is an emergency, November. Just outside of the labyrinth hideout, dangerous monsters are roaming in great numbers, along with an armed force that looks like Knights from Nightmare. Oh, they found out where we are. It seems we found ourselves entirely surrounded by hostile forces. They outnumber us many times over. Unless we retreat with the greatest haste, we will surely be annihilated. Monsters and an army? You gotta be kidding me. I knew we wouldn't be able to hide it out here forever, but I think they find us this soon. We're screwed. If those knights really are from Nightmare, that means it's the royal palace we're up against. They really don't give up easily, do they? They did come for the fugitives we broke out of jail, or to take down Labyrinth for opposing the government. Either way... Yeah. Yep, we're past talking to the point of solving it. Probably both, honestly. But it's not like we were prepared for this. Let's pack up our things and we gotta get out of here. Wait, you guys should come too. We'll have to finish our talk another time. Got it. Yeah, I'm glad you're so easy to deal with these days. Before you lost your memories, you were more a rebellious type, though of course it didn't help that we were enemies too. Oh man, these peaceful moments never seem to last. There might be fighting ahead of us, so let's do a few quick stretches. Can we not escape by using Mr. Raj's special leap ability? It would seem like the most simple solution, unless there is some problem. Sadly, there is indeed a problem. I must apologize. It seems that this entire area around us has been covered in a web of magical traps. When I ventured outside to investigate, I sustained some rather serious damage. Not so serious as to endanger my life, but another leap is beyond me for now. I guess I was bound to figure out sooner or later. Roger's ability is so handy we might have relied on it a little bit too much. But Roger is one of the accounts. He's seriously special. They'll never be able to neutralize his powers completely. Let's give him a chance to heal up while we break through the enemy's lines and get to safety. We find a spot where we can use his ability, then I'll leap from there to another labyrinth hideout. That ought to do it. Whoa, what's all this now? I ain't a big fan of running like a coward. Well, it's either that or we all die. If the enemy's not too strong, isn't there a chance we can take them all out? They're gonna keep chasing us wherever we go, so we better kick their asses now. That would be an ideal situation if, you know, there weren't dozens of Knights from Nightmare and monsters surrounding us, then yeah. That would be most difficult. We are vastly outnumbered, and Dave has brought monsters in the size of buildings. All the evidence, including how efficiently they sealed my ability, seems to suggest that Dave has taken care to bring sufficient forces to overwhelm us. It would be foolish to face them head on. I cannot recommend it. And we've got guests to protect too. We don't want to fight if we can't avoid it. Running isn't pretty, but retreating is our best option right now. I hope you can understand that, Dago. Jeez, alright. But if we're hightailing it out of here, we gotta take Labrisa too, right? I'll head over to her room and grab her. I should think so. Labrisa is this guild's cornerstone, a piece we cannot afford to lose. And though I am not sure why, the thought of her being killed or injured displeases me personally as well. You two did seem like pretty good friends back in the old home. Maybe your memories aren't completely gone after all. Yeah, I'm afraid all of this talk of another life still doesn't feel quite real. But no matter, well, we've talked enough. Let's make our escape. Raj or whatever they call you. Can you walk? If you're really strong, I suppose I could carry you in my arms. No need for that. Ordinary movement is quite within my power. It pains me deeply to turn tail and flee, but from the very foes who snatched mistress and echo away, but alas, 'twould be still greater folly to throw my life at their flee. I cannot afford to die today until such time as Mistress Minaka is safe. I must bear my shame and live on. Evan, are you all ready to leave? We got a secret escape route just over here, so let your big sis lead the way. Right, through here. Come on, quickly. If we're quicker, we'll move like butter. Butter? Do you mean the quicker we move, the better? Alrighty, let's get ourselves to safety, Legion. Yeah, let's hurry. Right. Kokoro, it would be great if you could stay behind me. I'll shield you from harm with my own body if I have to. I'm often about to lose the precious friends I finally found after I lost everything. Episode 12, The Spider's Baneblade. Oh? What's happening? Maybe we should have maintained our escape route a little better. I can't believe how dusty it was. My clothes are all dirty. With how little cash we have, even cleaning the base was stretching our funds. Less complaining and more moving, Big Sis. The enemy won't expect us to come through these caves, so we should be able to make it past them to safety. Alas, I fear this may not be quite so simple. Observe, this cave too is swarming with monsters. Whether it is a trap or a wild infestation, I cannot say, but they certainly do not seem friendly, so I don't think we're getting through without a fight. Although, if lowly monsters of this caliber think they can stand in the way of Christina Morgan, they're laughably mistaken. Big boy? Why don't we have ourselves a contest to see who can slay the most? Is this really the time to be playing around like that? Those knights could rush the hideout any minute, and when they find it empty, they're gonna start looking for us. If there are really that many of them, they could cover this whole area getting but waste too much time on these monsters, and they'll have us cornered before we know it. Wow, you're smarter than you look, big boy. I'm actually a little impressed. Damn. I'm a baller, fighting and asking folks what I do. Times tables, maybe ain't my strong point, but when it comes to a battle, I know my stuff. You don't know your multiplication table? Are you alright? Do you need a tutor? It's a figure of speech. I can do my damn times tables. What do you take me for? It's great you two get along, but we don't have time to waste. We gotta bust through these beasts as quick as we can. I think I'll handle this myself. Whoa, Novin, does that mean you're gonna use the you-know-what? I've been waiting for this. Let's see how cool you could really be, Novin. What else could they be talking about, Legion? I don't know. Right, of course. They certainly sound super excited about something. If you like, I can amp up the output of real equipment and take the loose monsters out in a jiffy. Though I might be too hungry to move afterwards. Then save it. No worries, no worries. Leave it to me. It's too soon to be breaking out our first last resorts. You still gotta make it all the way to the safe location, so you better hold on to your stamina. Everyone, get back for a second. I'm gonna go all out. That's a lot of monsters, yeah. You just summon it? Jesus! I feel like that was overkill, but okay. This is a Spire's Bane Blade. The signature move, the signature weapon I used to use in this world before it changed. I tweaked this staff to turn into a cheat level Ultride. Oh, that's what? My real Spire's Bane Blade didn't make it into this world, thanks to some kind of system error during the reconstruction. But our lab research used her special ability to create this replica for me to use. Usually it's tucked away in a pocket dimension, but I can call it out whenever I need. Sadly, its stats aren't quite as OP as the original, but that's where my skills, experience, and of course sheer guts come in. Damn, okay. In the old world I wasn't great at wielding it, but I've grown enough that those days are behind me. Hey monsters, if you value your life, step aside. Though, of course, since you made of nothing but data, I guess you can't deviate from your programming patterns. Data has no life or soul. You're not a real creature, so I can slice you up without hesitation. Feast your eyes. The swordsmanship of the world's greatest villain in the last sight you'll ever see. What? Just a shockwave almost knocked me clean off my feet. How crazy is that? How beautiful. You shine like the sun itself. All in a day's work. The path's wide open. You've got a clear route straight through the monster swarm, so let's move. If the stragglers try anything, I'll slash them to smithereens. So you guys face away the foot pistol I'm running. Everyone ready? Then follow my lead and charge. Episode 13, A Cruel Reunion. We finally made it out of those caves, huh? Yes. It was a surprisingly arduous journey. Thanks to the rush, I exhausted more stamina than I would like. And despite that, it took quite some time. The sun is already setting. What's this? My lord, are you feeling quite alright? Ryujin's looking pretty worn out. That's not good, you know? You should get more exercise. No, do what? Oh, is that right? What do you do? Sit-ups and stuff? Let me have a feel. Guys, stop right where you are. Whoa, what is it now? It's bad news. I guess the enemy was 2 steps ahead of us. Look, they got us surrounded. We're quartered like rats in a great big crowd. And it's not like we wiped out all the monsters in that cave, so we can't even retreat easily. There's nowhere to run. No way, it can't be. But nobody but us should know about this route out of the base. We kept the hideout itself pretty well concealed too, but they found it awfully quick. I guess our enemies must have some serious intel gathering skills. Kinda makes it really hit home that we're up against the palace, fighting the government itself. With all the resources they got, there's not much they can do. They can't do. We really are totally surrounded. We've been ridden into a corner, haven't we? What now? That's driven into a corner. Now it's not the time to correct her. As a former member of Nightmare myself, I understand the way they work. Holding the pace and stamping out crime are a part of their duties. They are well versed in the art of investigation. It would not be difficult for them to uncover our escape route by casting high-level search spells over a wide area. It appears they prepared well before initiating this operation. There are monsters and soldiers as far as the eye can see, enough forces to wage war on our rival nation. For real, why would they go that far? The hell would we do to deserve all this? As we discussed at the breakfast table, they are led by the villain who reconstructed this world. So this is their way of silencing us. A guild such as Labyrinth would represent a direct threat to that villain's power. They are, after all, trying to uncover the world's secrets. Ignoring such a group would be unwise. It is only natural our foe would seek to swiftly eliminate us. Power can strip a person of their kindness and humanity. I have seen it happen all too many times. Wait, what? Where? So what now? Our present situation could not look much worse. Shall we make a mad attempt to break through their lines and escape? Or would we rather give up and surrender? Chances are of us surrendering, we're gonna get executed. The latter option is not appealing. If all life holds for me is to return to that gloomy cell, I would rather die a glorious death on the field of battle. Guess we have no choice but to fight. I'm with you on that one. Like hell, I'm scared of a few measly knights of monsters. Bring it on, I'll take them all out with my own 2 fists. Let's try not to get too confident. God damn it, you're here. Sorry to interrupt when you're getting so overexcited, but could you all listen to us for a moment? He's here. Yeah, crap, we're so screwed. Lovely to see you as well, Mimi. I'm so glad you're safe. If you were dead, it would make recovering my brooch that much more difficult. Oh my god. But no need for the icy glare. Much cuter if you smile, you know. You say that for everyone! What's this now? Not even a word of greeting to me, my dear Octo? After all the kindness I showed you, wherever are your manners? I don't know what you're doing in a place like this, but getting on my nerves is not the wise move. There are all sorts of things I'd like to say to you, but I'm afraid I can't steal the spotlight from my superiors, so I fall back for now. Your Majesty, they're all yours. Majesty? Don't tell me Mana. Yusiana is back in action already. Octo, you should be more precise when addressing others. I'm merely acting in Her Majesty's stead while she is indisposed. There is no need to show me such reverence. Though, of course, if you defy me, you will regret it. Huh? Carol? It's Carol? Yes, I am Carol, and my word is Her Majesty. I am here to exterminate the treasonous organization Labyrinth along with the dangerous criminals in their care. I would advise you to surrender. If you continue to resist, I will execute you all where you stand. What are you talking about, Carol? What's wrong with you today? Execute us? Why ever would you say such things? The kindest Carol I know would never do anything to harm us. I did not grant you permission to speak. You have 1 minute to comply. If after the time you do not formally surrender, by all the will of Her Majesty, whose word is law, your lives will be forfeit. Jesus! Okay. She's wearing weird glasses. I'm telling that, so... I suggest your options most carefully. Peckering, Coco, Legion. If you continue to defy us, you will not live to see another. I don't think they're sunglasses, but even if they were, they look pretty cool. Episode 14, I think. Crisis after crisis. You have had your minute to consider. Now allow me to confirm one last time. May I safely assume that you have no intention to surrender? If you turn yourselves in, we are willing to graciously spare your life for the time being. That is cap. No. You're gonna execute us. Her Majesty requires a great ideal of magical and vital energy to awaken her from her prolonged slumber. You will be subdued, connected to a magical apparatus, and become a source of nourishment for Her Majesty. So either way, you're executing us. Carol, please tell me what's happened to you. When you disappeared for a while, we were all very worried about you, you know? Why are you acting like some evil villain, threatening us and looking down on us like insects? Aren't we supposed to be friends who shared good times together? Come on, Carol. Our sweet and easily embarrassed Carol. You're only acting cold and distant to hide your influence like usual, right? Beneath all those nasty words, you still care about us, don't you? I hear no words of surrender. Then as promised, we will commence your extermination. Knights of Nightmare, advance! Monsters rip and tear their flesh. Carol, please. Say you don't mean it. Say it's a joke. Miss Peckering, please calm yourself. It seems quite clear that there's something not right with Miss Carol. That is not the Miss Carol that we know and love. Actually, there's something different about her appearance too. Why is she wearing that creepy looking mask? That's a mask? I thought it was more of a visor. You don't think it's because the mask that she's not acting like herself. Could it become some kind of brainwashing device? That's gotta be it. The Carol I know would never say all those horrible things. Even when I make a total idiot of myself, she's never gotten more than a little snappy at me. Not once this whole time. We joked around, laughed, and smiled together, like the very best of friends. This isn't her. Someone's using that mask to control her against her will. And that someone must be the one who calls Her Majesty, our greatest enemy. Yusiana, no. Mana Senri. Was that your real name? Was stealing my name in my life not enough? Do you have to steal my friends as well? What right could you have and what reason to do all these horrible things? Miss Peckering, please stop. Try to restrain yourself. You're surrounded by monsters and enemy knights. If you charge in there alone, you will be surrounded and slaughtered. But look, I have to tear off that awful mess. I have to get our Carol back to rescue her. Please calm down. You are not acting in a rational manner. If you lose sight of your surroundings, you really will get yourself killed. My lord, help me stop Miss Beckwith. Then we can flee to somewhere. Look out! Not sure we have time to worry about others. The enemies are attacking at once. Oh crap. Okay. Welcome to war. Reno, I can't dodge attacks from outside my field of vision. Try to take out the archers and mages first. Right? I don't think I can handle this many of them though. Come on, me. Come on. Boost them up. Boost them up. Get out of my way, you weak-ass pony. Don't try to fight them at random, young Daigo. We must stand back to back in a complementary formation. Break through their ranks with pinpoint precision. Heavens above, I feel like an apple is on the verge of being peeled down to the core. While I do enjoy conflict, being unilaterally overwhelmed is hardly to my taste. Guys, over here, I'm gonna summon my Tiresome Blade and cut the path through them. Let's make our escape now, quick! Everyone, try to gather close to me. If worst comes to worst, I will make one final attempt to transfer you all to safety. You'll kill yourself, dammit! At least wait till we get away from them, to an area that isn't completely covered in magic or traps. Wait a moment, please. Miss Beckwith has charged into a deep enemy ring. We must bring her back. We cannot abandon her to save our... If it comes to that, you will need to consider leaving her behind. Cruel though it may seem, it's better than losing all of our lives. Never. I cannot support such a course. Don't you agree, my lord? My lord, why are you staring off into the distance? Oh, of course they're there. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Get away from me. Get back. Look, it's Mr. Legion. Help us out of here. Well, if we keep running, like, the monsters don't stop coming. I'm scared. Help me. Who are those children? What brings them to a place like this? Is this a devious mission? No, surely not. Then, did they stumble upon this battlefield by sheer bad luck? How incredibly unfortunate. That's the little lyrical go. I have to save them, don't I? Oh, my lord, are you acquainted with those young ladies? Little lyrical, you say? I gotta save them. Yes, we cannot leave them to their fate. Thankfully, they are not such great distance away. We should be able to reach them if we defeat a few more monsters. My lord, I will endeavor to open up the path for you. Leave the monsters with me and hurry up to their children's aid. Almighty Lady Amethyst, please bestow your protection upon your faithful servant, Kokoro. Episode 15. The one thing I can't accept. Also, the download file for this episode was pretty big. Actually, a lot bigger than the most of the episodes I've ever seen, so... yeah, let's just say there's going to be a lot of animation then. The chaos continues to spread. Our situation is only becoming worse. I have no dislike for turmoil and disorder, but if we do not establish a clear course of action soon, we're done for. The biggest problem is Tiana's blind charge at the enemy. She is a fine rival, but I would hate to lose her to a careless blunder. Princess Tiana, if your royalty, lend an ear to your subjects once in a while. Cease your foolhardy struggle and return to our side. Together, we still can overcome this trial. It makes me happy to hear you use my real name, but I'm sorry, I can't turn back now. This is my own decision. I won't drag you down with me. If worst comes to worst, leave me behind and make your escape without me. Well, she said it herself, so... wow, very bold and dashing, but you could probably use a little more caution. Nights and Nightmare, slice her up a little and pin her to the ground. Her Majesty wants that one alive, so try not to kill her. Tell me, boy, why are you ordering the Royal Knights around? I recognize some of their numbers as my own former soberness. What glimmer did you enchant them with? I used authority, not magic. After you were thrown behind bars, you see Nightmare need someone to fill your old station. Who else to take the fallout but little old me? I have a duty to my noble blood, so I couldn't turn down the offer. Well, I'm basically cleaning up the mess that you left behind, so you could try showering a little gratitude. So you of all people are the new vice captain of Nightmare. That's quite the promotion. I am terribly proud of you, my dear little Octo. Well, thanks. Maybe you could show your gratitude by coming along quietly for once in your life. I get the impression Her Majesty was always quite fond of you. If you hand over your new labyrinth files as gifts, she might even overlook your jailbreaking antics. Huh, I wouldn't dream of it. What kind of buffoon would happily serve a woman who tried to take her life? Save your breath, boy. Any more and I'll be tempted to slit your pretty throat. Yes, I'll shut up now. To be quite honest, this nasty little job is the last thing I want to be doing. Just so you know, I'm not feeling terribly motivated, but as a new employee, I can't really talk back to my boss. Octo, are you really okay with this? Bowing down to the whims of authority. A villain only answers to his own desire or the trusted party. Isn't that right? What would you know about my values, little Miyumi? Oh gosh. Too much chaos is happening. Mr. Legion, I'm scared. Legion, you really braved all of that danger to save us. I'm a little impressed. But I'm quite alright. Please help me and Miss Ogi hug her. Come on. Oh. Eh. What do you think you're doing? Put me down at once. Nope. Masterfully, well done, my lord. Now quickly, bring those girls over here. Yeah, make it quick, Legion. I've carved a little hole in the enemy ranks. Follow me. Look, it seems our foe's information is centered around that girl named Carol. The further from her we get, the less danger we will be in. Let us run in the opposite direction. Come to think of it, Carol does have the power to control monsters. If we retreat to a distance where her influence is weaker, the monsters at least will be easier to deal with. What do you mean by that? I do not recall Miss Carol demonstrating any abilities of that nature. Then she didn't want you to know, did she? I don't know about the details myself, but that girl's circumstances are far from simple. Alright, I've taken down every monster that's in reach of us. That's how it's done. This is our chance. Miss Priconne, return to our side. The time is ripe to make our escape. That's alright, I'm so close now. I have to reach Carol. Oh my god. Carol, I admit I am impressed that you managed to reach me, but I am Her Majesty's representative. You would do well to not underestimate me. Die wherever you stand now, outlaw. My magic will reduce your very bones to ash. Carol, I'm begging you to come back to your senses. Dodging must well at this range, but even you can't keep that up forever. Okay, here we go. Before Her Majesty's glory and might. Jesus. Damn. If anything, Carol back to normal. If we can smile together again. I know I won't regret a thing. Jesus! Wasn't actually expecting that to work. I was known as the Yustiana on the street. Oh shit. Foul pretender to wear majesty throne. Be gone. Jesus! What? Wait, no, is this the ED? It just ends there? What? It just... Henry just got blasted to hell. What? I cannot believe my eyes. This is the worst of all possible outcomes. Miss Priconne, after an attack like that at point-blank range, she must have suffered terrible injury. Please let her so we left. We must rescue her quickly. All of you, we're out of time. I'm sorry, but you have to give up on Tiana. It's our own lives on the line now. Follow me. Waste another second and they'll wipe us all out. Oh, but look, Miss Priconne is... I think we should... Too bad for you. I don't know what you were assuming, but this mess is nothing more than a magic amplifier. Magic amplifier! Even without its support, I had enough magic of it to use a simple attack spell. Holy crap, her eyes. She is definitely brainwashed. Target insurgent secured. Restrain her and transport her to the palace dungeon. Now apprehend the remaining targets not wanted will escape. Foolish traitors to the end. Foolish traitors to the throne. Yeah, we need to leave. Your Majesty, I'll purge this world of filth, examine all of these remnants, and see that your authority is made of absolute. Yeah, we need to leave. Please allow me to use my life to make your ideals a reality. And in your grace, allow me to live as a blessed citizen in the kingdom you will build on this soil. That's all I can ask for. Everything I was born to do. What? Wait, it just ends? Oh, come on. What? Huh? Interlude 9. Hello, Amith? What do you mean, what happened? A lot of things are going wrong. Legion, can you hear my voice? If you can, then answer me. What's going on? Why did I suddenly lose sight of Legion? Don't tell me. He was actually killed by her. No, unless his whole being was wiped from existence, my connection was still survived. There's something blocking me? Could somebody having used some kind of magic to temporarily sever my link with Legion? But wait, is that even possible? Nothing like this has happened before now. Jesus. No, it's not as though I'm really a god. I'm still bound by this world's rules, by its programming. Did somebody become aware of my presence? and tried to interfere with my magical link to Legion? It's only the explanation I can think of. Oh, great, more problems after another. Lady Ameth. Wait, what? Oh, Legion. Wait, did I really say Lady Ameth? So you are alright, thank goodness. Wait, since when did you call me Lady? Lady? I don't need worship from you. Are we supposed to be buddies? Let's take the first name terms. Yeah, when did I call you Lady? I don't remember that. All that aside, what the heck just happened back there? You got to fill me in on your situation right now. I'm sorry. For some reason, I lost all contact with you for a while, so I have no idea what's going on. Explain what happened. I see. So Mimi gave you a whole bunch of information, and you finally started closing in on the whole world secrets. That at least sounds like a very good news. But before she could finish saying, Carol showed up acting strangely and attacked you with knives and monsters, so you found yourself in a life or death crisis. And you were even prevented from escaping with spatial leap. It sounds like the enemy is taking you more seriously than ever before. I think they must have been noticing my presence, giving you advice, and actively blocking me from doing anything to help. They are totally playing us for fools. Looks like they're trying to take you out no matter what it takes. We're lucky that you even made it out of their life, but from here on out things are only gonna get more difficult. Thank you for telling me that, Ameth! It looks like the peccary, sadly enough, has been captured by the enemy. They were trying to take her alive, so I don't think she'll be killed right away. But we should assume the worst. Thanks to little Mumi and others, it looks like the rest of you escaped to safety, but your enemies aren't going to just give up the chase. For the moment, I guess it's all goodbye to your peaceful life. Still, you mustn't give up hope. Our enemy Luciana or Monasene isn't a god either. Her magic and resources are by no means unlimited. Lay low for the moment and find an opportunity to strike back. That's all the advice I can give right now. I'm sorry, Legion. I'm so weak, I couldn't protect you. I feel horribly ashamed of myself. But no, this isn't a time to wallow in misery. I'll just do whatever is in my power. I swear I'll find a way to come to your aid. So please, don't give up either. Just do your best. Don't let them beat you. And try to remember, I'm always by your side. God, this chapter... Oh, God, this is only chapter 9! Oh, let's just say, yeah, a lot of things did not end well. Okay, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please make sure to like, comment down below, subscribe, and hit that bell, comment, and subscribe button so you get notified on every video I make. If you guys want more Princess Connect Redive, just like the video and comment down below that you guys want more Princess Connect Redive. If you guys don't want more Princess Connect Redive, just dislike, not dislike, just like the video and comment down below that you just want more Princess Connect Redive. Either way, you just want more Princess Connect Redive, because more content of this game will be coming soon. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see ya!